Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. We have got a couple of races around Watkins Glen tonight in 67 F1 cars. And could go out for a final couple of laps of practice. That's not a good way to start. I don't know. I uploaded one. It says there's one on my end, but I noticed it didn't embed on when I linked it in Discord, so I don't know, to be honest with you. But welcome, Kiki. Good to see you. Now, of course, it wasn't that long ago that we were racing classic race cars. For the Riverside 200 we did on Saturday, but that Nissan was quite a bit more tame than this F1 car is. For fuel, I think I'll go up about 12 litres and see how that does. Keep everything else the same. Seems like today's going to be the day of frame drops from the network again, which is lovely to see. Didn't see any on Saturday, which is, I was like, oh, nice, and now they're back. But it is what it is. Hopefully it isn't too bad. Because we now have a minute till qualifying starts. Hopefully. I'm going to need pretty much every lap I can get. It's only a 10-minute qualifying session, which isn't too long. And I'm going to need every lap I can get. Just get up to speed. Get comfortable. We're only going to get about 8 or 9 laps this session, which is usually quite a few in qualifying, but when you consider it, oh, this is a short lap, and the cars that we have, and I haven't had, you know, I've only had, what, 2 laps to try and warm myself up. Yeah. Well, that's good to hear that there hasn't been anything noticeable. Anyway, we're out for qualifying. We're getting very tail happy. Down through the S's. Bit of understeer there out towards the wall. Of course, these cars, as old as they are, don't have a lot of grip despite the massive tires. Of course, there were no slicks back in these days, so all the tires were grooved, no matter the conditions. Better run through the S's there. Getting some nice frame drops. Hopefully they don't keep up. Car does not feel as grippy as it did when I was practicing. I found 4/10 on that lap. Nearly getting into the wall. Spending a little bit of time just being braver into that long right-hander. Yeah, nearly out of fuel. I can take that much. Front tires seem to be a little high pressured, so take a PSI out of them, see if that can help. Fortunately, I'm now in this sort of pack of cars. So we'll have 3 more laps here. See if we can improve on the 8-minute 0.5 that we currently have set. I'm not going to be improving it with that. Matching our personal best so far. Find about half a tenth. So find a tenth, maybe a tenth and a half in the first corner into the S's. Lost a little bit of time through the final couple of corners, but still going to improve by a tenth. Oh, that's close. Just missing on P8 by 1,000th. Darn. Missing out by 1,000th. Now for the race, 15-minute race for the first one, so and divide that by 107.5, so that's 67.5, 14 laps. That much fuel, we'll say. And now it's a challenge of getting off the line. Now. Good few hundred horsepower to put through these classic vintage tires. Well, that's a start. Luckily these cars don't have downforce, so the bumper damage isn't of big concern. Might have a straight line speed effect though. Well, that was a start. That was heavy into the wall for that car. Damage is turned up to 100%, so heavy hits like that are gonna be very costly. Bit too safe and conservative on the brakes there. Getting a good view of the gearbox. Of this other Lotus. Managed to get them back into the penultimate corner. Nearly lose the car on the exit. Just hold on to it. Got a good run through the S's. Give ourselves a little bit of a gap to the car behind. Tire pressures are looking very good. Still not got a lot of confidence into turn one. Bites off the wall. I have the final corner for the car behind. Let's take a little lift over the top of the S's. Seemed to get a good run through turn one that time. Oversteer. They were very brave to go to that side of me. Gotta be careful now with the rear tyres being as hot as they are. might have been the best run through turn 1 I've had so far this race. Wasn't able to carry it up through the S's though. Only 3.5 minutes left of the race. Really just trying to bring the car home for the rest of the race. Welcome, Iris. Yes, this is very slidey. Very slidey indeed. Getting a little bit risky there with the grass. The clock can't run out, but we'll have one more lap. So we start the final lap of the race now. Definitely getting better at that at T1. I've been slowly closing in on the car in front. but just running out of time here. Nearly getting a personal best on the final lap, only about a 10th off. But, yeah, bit of a learning race, that one, getting comfortable with the car. A lot of trouble at the start of the race, a lot of people struggling, so hopefully next race isn't as bad. I could be handling the car better. It got away from me a couple of times that race. So it did. But as we wait for the second race, we've got I haven't even talked about the race format for today. There's 2 races today. So we've just completed the 15-minute sprint race. We are now going to hop into another server, which will have the feature race, which will be 45 minutes, as well as a pit stop. I've even done a practice pit stop, so I should probably do so. Top people running 107.3 was the fastest lap that race, whereas I did a 108.7. Yeah, yeah, that is a good way of putting it. Car definitely does is naturally trying to get away from you, especially with weight, the weight balance and weight transfer. The car does move around quite a bit on the suspension, so it's so easy to upset the car just with a little bit of braking. Or sometimes you want to get off the throttle because you want to get off the power, try and ease the rear end, but getting off the power just shifts the weight slightly forward, and it doesn't help you try and save the car at all. So yeah, it can be it is very difficult, and it is you do have to wrestle it a lot. To try and keep it under control. I mean, the fastest way to drive it isn't wrestling it. It still is. You kind of want to be smooth with your inputs, but it's so difficult to be smooth. And the moment it starts stepping away from you, you are starting to have to wrestle it. Trying to just drive it on the limit and not go any further is very difficult, especially when, if you've been driving more modern cars. Like I've sort of swinging around a lot of classes, and when you're driving modern stuff that you can really push in these things, so you have to be quite delicate with. In a way, it does take a bit of getting used to. Just waiting for the second server to come up. Looks like it has now. So we'll get in. 410 horsepower compared to the 220 we had with the Nissan on Saturday. So fuel we won, but let's put this up to 39. And then let's have pit drive 39. We have to change tires. tires. Oh, this, so 1917. Yeah, these classic cars, they're a fun challenge. A fun challenge is having to wrestle them. I wish I could talk a bit more about the history of the car, but I'm not up to scratch with my history knowledge. Just practicing a pit entry, and also just want to see how long of a pit stop this will take. Fuel is quite a bit longer. Interesting. So we don't want to be refueling too much. I'm going to set up the fuel strategy a bit. 16. I tried throwing a little bit deeper there. A little bit too deep. Yes, there is a speed limit in the pit lane this time. And thankfully there's no rules about having to slow down for the pit entry. You can just throw it in as fast as you like, the game will slow it down for you. I think the session? Not sure what happened there, but we could see the fuel was being much more even with the tires, so we're not losing as much time. But it does mean we're gonna have to run more fuel. So we're gonna run 16 litres for the 10-minute qualifying session coming up. So it's in now, 20 seconds before qualifying starts. Hopefully we don't miss out on a position by 1,000th this time. Car nearly got away from me there. Is just about able to hang on to it. Downside is that has spiked the rear left tire temp. Someone's already had an accident up through the S's. Impromptu collie drift. Yeah, it's, as you say, it's fine. We didn't hit anything, which is the main thing. Again, just sliding the rear of the car through the final corner. Yeah, we'll try and move the brake bias back a little bit, trying to help with the front locking that I'm struggling with. And to be honest, almost forgot I could change it in the car. I'm not sure that's quite period realistic, changing brake bias on the fly, but we can do it, so we shall make use of it. Car ahead is going for another tap on the wall. As we start our next flying lap, it's a good run through turn 1. Got the car in nicely to the first part of the S's. Took a little safety lift over the crest of the second part. Good run through the long right-hander. Playing it safe at the penultimate turn. Struggle a little bit with understeer through the final turn. Still improve as we had that massive slide on our previous lap. and I'll be in 8.24. Puts us P7 currently. It's a very close qualifying at the moment. A little braver through the S's. They're sliding out massively there. Just go calm it down now since that lap got a little bit messy. And go again. Turn in for the first corner, but the rear end just does not comply at all. The rear left being 1.5 psi overpressured. We'll just take it easy for the rest of this lap, just to try and let that come down, although tire pressures have come down quite a bit just in that one straight and one corner. So much so that they're now getting a little too low. Three minutes left in session. That gives us time for 3 more laps. Once again, just messing up that first corner. I'm really struggling to get the balance between getting the car slowed down and not locking up the tires. Once again, you can see front rear left tires already overheated again. Get a clean run out of the final corner once more. Good run through turn 1 again, this time. Not quite getting the line right through the S's. We were still apparently quicker than we were on our best lap so far. Into the long right-hander. Good run through the final corner. Made up a few tenths. For a 7.8, puts us in P5 currently. I just try and keep my foot in it. But the car just slid up into the wall. Yeah, last corner. We got love understeer on our previous fastest lap, so it was... Had a couple of tenths to find in it, and we certainly found those couple of tenths. Let's see, had a little bit of time in the middle sector, about 400ths. But if we look at the timing sheet, we would have needed like 700ths if we wanted to make up another place. Drop back to P6 now. Only half second off the top time this time. Hopefully we can keep this sort of pace for the race. But we are going to need a lot more fuel. I'm going to say we can have 17 litres to refill. And for the race, this time it is a 45-minute race. And we'll still say it was 1 minute 7.5s at 40 laps. 40 laps. So for that we need 72 litres minus the 17 that we can refill without losing time in the pits. That is 57 litres. I'll allow us to go 32 laps into the race. But the pit window is between 30 and 15 minutes. And we won't be able to get 32 minutes or 32 laps in before the pit window closes. Gotta keep brake bias at 60% just so we don't knock the front tires as much. Hopefully it is a cleaner start this time. I felt like we got a good start last time. I felt like it was a good start and then just people messed it up in front of us. But what are you gonna do? So we wait for the lights. Here they come. Wasn't a great reaction, but still got a good drive off the line. I'm stuck on the outside though. Chaz cost us a few positions. That was sketchy down. Back straight, I decided to be safe and just brake. Then misjudged the braking into long left-hander. We've got a long race. Well, I say long. 45 minutes isn't that long. In the grand compared to some races. And that has been a murder that will gift us 2 positions. Getting a bit of understeer through the S's, not helped by the fuel load. That has us in P9. Couple of cars moving about up ahead. A little bit of squeezing going on towards the outside. A little bit of track extending too. You can see this battling's really slowing these cars up. Let's see what the time is. Was an 8:08, so about equal with our pace last race. But you can see we've got plenty more pace than that in us. Car, all four wheels on the grass. Oh, bit of a lock up there. Anyway, we've got P8 now. Much better run through the S's than the car in front. We'll look to the outside, try and get a little bit of slipstream from the car in front. Just getting a little boxed in, try not to fall out of the camber of the corner. Sliding the car a little too much through that corner and just go away from me. Luckily we hit the wall quite square on, so I don't think we go away without any suspension damage, but has cost us a position. Good slipstream run on the car in front. Quite scary, trying to make sure I don't run into the back of them. Just about kept out of the wall there. I can't tell if we've lost a little bit of straight line speed or if we're just losing time on our delta because we don't have any slipstream. But you can see making plenty of time through that fast right-hander. much better run through the final corner than the car in front. Sliced us closing quite a bit. Set a new personal best for the race. 8:03, or 1 minute 8.3, I should say. Take an early lift through the S's, try and hold flat out through the latter part, and once again we get run. And nearly pull in front by the corner. Well, did pull in front, nearly completely in front. Rear end snapping out the exit of the corner. A little bit wide. Could go on to the cross. Going into the final corner and just having to back up to not run into them. Unfortunately cost us. Light Ash Hill back past us. But we've been should be able to hopefully slipstream by them again. Not if the rear end has something to say about it through the S's though. You can just see how much we close in the slipstream. They're going to go for the cut back. We're going to try and carry more momentum around the outside. I'm just about to hold on to the position. They've got a good run out of the final corner though. They're going to pull to the inside for turn 1. Gonna hold them tight. Side by side through the S's. We initially come ahead, but trying to hold on to the car. Lose a bit of time. Tuck up into the slipstream now. Not quite close enough to make a move. Maybe can get a good slipstream run here. Side by side once again. This is a brilliant race. Nearly losing the rear end. Right, we're back in the slipstream. We have a run. Are we close enough? We get big defense from Ash Hill. And we make it the long way round. The question is, can we hold on to the position, quite lock up into the penultimate corner? We've got a little bit of a gap out of the final corner. Bit of understeer through the final corner, or first corner I should say, sorry. But both of us run a little bit wide. Run through the S's. Ash is going to have a slipstream. They're going to close in. They're going to pull to the inside. Ash not able to get far enough along the inside. Or carry the momentum as we hold them tight. Poor run through the final corner, but an even poorer run for Ash as they get into the wall, and it looks like they might have quite a bit of suspension damage as they pull off towards the pit wall. Looks like that'll be the end of that amazing battle. So much respect given. Despite how much these cars slide around, it's really easy to slide when you're on the inside, just to slide up into another car. Managed to keep it clean between us the whole time. Fortunate bit of contact with the wall, but it shows just how much of an impact those sort of collisions can have on your race. Anyway, now we've got a bit of clean air. I also want to point out how lucky we got earlier in the race when we made that contact out of the penultimate corner to hit the wall as square on as we did, not to pick up any suspension damage. Anyway, now that we've got clean air, let's try and show off a bit more of the pace that we have. Matching our personal best within 2 thousandths on our first clear air lap. As we can see from the delta, we have a lot more potential in it. Just enough potential to get into the 7s to match the leader's pace. Could potentially catch a couple of the cars in front. Not if we do that though. I probably should have pitted there, to be honest, since I already had that really slow exit out of the final corner. Luckily it was such a slow tap on the wall, we didn't pick up any damage on the suspension. But it did cost us about 5 seconds, that moment. The pit window is open now, and has been for 2 minutes now. Now we have clean air, so we don't really have anything to gain from pitting just yet. So we'll hold out. We don't want to get ourselves stuck in traffic again. Are not too settled over the S's that lap. You can see Ash on the relative now 2 laps down. Just how costly that suspension damage is. Few cars in the pits. Not quite getting the rotation through turn 1. Little late to the turn into the second apex of the S's. Meant I had to take quite a big lift. Another thing to remember is we have no idea what the pit strategies are for the cars in front of us, so we've gone for the minimum time stationary as possible. Where some of the other cars may be stationary for longer as they take more fuel on board. .15 seconds up on our delta. Car stepping out through that final corner, just holding on to it. Couple of cars in the pits that were in front of us. That was sketchy. One of the lapped cars peeling off into the pits. Good run through turn 1. Rear end stepping out there. Able to hold on to it. A little slow through that long right-hander. Coming up on another lapped car. Ran deep into T1. Wide through the penultimate corner. "20 minutes and 40 seconds left in the race. We've got to remember to take our mandatory pit stop. Car nearly slid up into the wall there. You can just see how sketchy it can be. Just a little moment, yeah. Just a small one. I think I did tap that, well, just the smallest amount. I want to try and get into get to 7. That's kind of my goal for this race now. And I know the potential is there in the Delta, it's just about getting the lap together. Maybe I'll come once I pit and take on the fresh tires. Give it a slipstream off this lapped car. Not quite close enough to pass it. For this long right-hander. Unfortunately, can we get a good exit though? got a lift to that spy there, which is appreciated. And I have a massive front lock up. I run for the lap car spin into out of the first corner. I'm going to take the pit stop this lap, even though it looks like this could be our personal best lap. Oh, thanks PC. Always appreciated. So into the pits we come. Yeah, the fuel will make a difference. How much of a difference depends on the car exactly. I haven't done enough practice with this car to know. Has almost identical timing on the fuel and tires. But we've come out in P5 a good 20 seconds ahead of the next car. So either they've had a mistake or they took a much longer pit stop than we did. Not hit that wall. See, unfortunately, it seems like we have come out in a bit of no man's land. 21-second gap, both in front and behind us. So we're pretty much free to try and push for this 107. So we're about a tenth up as we come out of the S's. We've been struggling with this long right-hander. To match our delta, and we've not matched it through the corner, but we've got a good exit to compensate. Lost a bit of time through penultimate corner, but made it up. So we passed a spun lap car out of the final corner, and there we go, there is the 107. And so with that goal now achieved, it's pretty much just bring the car home to the end. Which, as we know, is still no easy feat. Good run through the first corner and the S's will have us nearly 2/10 up as we get to the end of the back straight. And it would help if I didn't miss my braking point. I always say something and then make a mistake. I've noticed that in the last couple of weeks. I've said something and then I've just lost focus and made quite the silly error. Luckily, despite the heavy impact, no suspension damage. Yes, square hit. Which I would love to say was skill and skill alone, but it was a good bit of luck as well. Let's not miss the braking zone this lap. Brian tried to come around as I picked up the throttle. Bit of luck is nice to have. We'd rather have a bit of luck than a bit of misfortune. That's for sure. Maybe we got over our misfortune in the sprint race with the couple of incidents that we had to try and avoid in front of us. So once again, gaining a little bit of time on our delta. Solid run through that long right-hander, but losing the time again on the exit. Managed to hold a 10th though to the end of the lap. Guess 7.8. Fastest lap of the race is a 7.6, so we're just under 3/10 of that fastest lap of the race. I seen a car going slowly on the mini-map, so I just took it a little bit safe around the corner. Chris doing very well to stick to the inside. Round the blind was effectively blind as the car's hidden behind the barrier. Massive front lock up. Five minutes left of the race. Lap car kindly lifts to this through. Definitely put those left hand side wheels on the grass for a split second. You could just see the suspension bounce a little bit as the tire came back onto the road. We're just counting down laps to the end for this race. We have closed in a bit on the car in front. That gap did open to about 24 seconds. After we made a mistake of missing our braking point. But it's come down to 18.5 now. We still have a 20-second gap to the car behind. So the gaps have closed since we left the pits, but they were so big to begin with that it doesn't matter with how little they've closed. It's only a couple of seconds each way. Also want to know I had a good run through the penultimate corner of that lap, gained by a couple of tenths on the delta. You know, shows we could get very close if we did put a whole lap together. We could get very close to the fastest lap of the race. We are even on our delta. Managed to find about a 10th through the final couple of corners. Still a 1:7.8, but now just 3 thousandths of getting into 0.7s. Good run through the first corner, but didn't quite carry the momentum through the S's as well. Again, even on our Delta. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, that was stupid. I can't even turn the steering wheel. Yeah. I could just about drive in a straight line. Maybe got a little too confident there at the end. Oh, this could be a long repair. Ooh. Yeah, and that's what happens when you ruin the suspension. The luck had to run out eventually, didn't it? Race timer has finished, so leader will be on the final lap. I don't know. I think we'll be able to get to go out and finish the final lap. As I think the leader has just come across the line now. So we can go out and finish our final lap of the race. Which will mean we only end up finishing 1 lap down. And that will be us finished. I'll have to check back in the pits for what the final position is. Yeah, it's P9. It should have been P5. But that mistake is That mistake on the just over 2 laps to go, trying to go for the fastest lap. I don't think completing that final lap changed our position at all, but we can say we finished the race. Let's have a look at our sectors. So we did 24.935, 25.044 on our fastest. So there was a tenth and a little bit. We had 6 thousandths in the final sector. So yeah, we definitely could have got a 107.6. It wouldn't have been enough for the fastest lap of the race, which I think I can't click on anyone that's left the server to check their times. We'll see it in this final screen here. Don't crash. Yes, that's very good. Very good advice. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, we're not going to get to see the results because my PC ran out of space. Yay! I should have remembered to stop the stream recording earlier. I can double check what the fastest lap was in a couple of moments. Yeah, that was the thing that popped up, was storage on my PC. Disk space available on OBS, 0 megabytes. That's, that's not good. That's far from ideal. But yes, moral is definitely don't crash. Yeah, so we know the fastest lap in the first race was a 107.3. I don't think people managed to go quite as quickly in the second race. But as the results process, we'll do a bit of Art of Rally, though I suppose I do want to delete something off my PC before I do. Yeah, right. That's a little bit of space made up on the PC. So, as always, to end off the stream, we'll end with a bit of Art of Rally. We've now ticked over to Monday, we can check where we finished off in last week's weekly event. Finished off 29th by the end. So we lost another position from last time we checked. Still in the top 4%, which is very good. And then we have the daily event. Last time on Saturday, after the Riverside 200, we got 23rd. Let's see where we can get today. Group 2 at Kenya, long stage at 6.7 miles. Thing that instantly popped into my mind when seeing this stage is that first corner, which of course in the reverse direction is the final corner. Quite Quite sketchy final corner going over the crest while making that final corner. Ran a little bit wide there. Nearly turned into that inside high bale. And in trying to avoid it, just ran the car way too wide. You can see how long the stage this is, given that we're only just about halfway through it, over 2.5 minutes in already. Only about a quarter of the stage to go. Oh, that's an unfortunate bounce. It can happen on this game. Just getting a little too brave into that final corner. Oh well, it's a 4 minute 46.7 to finish off stage. 92nd, unsurprisingly, quite far down. Top 30% still. But yeah, messy stage. But yeah, that is that. If I check now. A rolly time. Yes, a rolly time indeed. At fastest lap in that last second race, by the way, was a 1:07.4. That must have come in the last couple of laps of the race. So It did get improved at the end. But yeah, that is going to do it for today's stream. There'll be another stream tomorrow. We've got GT2 racing at the Red Bull Ring. First race I'm doing at the Red Bull Ring on ACC. So looking forward to that. Then on Thursday we have our normal GT2 series. That is at some track. Don't ask me, I don't remember. And then we have our usual Friday GT3 series at, I believe, Spa this week, to replace the Spa round that was cancelled a few weeks ago. So that is the plans of streams this week. Which track? You can rewind in stream and to find out. If I didn't say, then who knows? Who knows? Hey, and hey, who doesn't like a nice little surprise? When we get to Thursday. But yes, that will do it for today's stream. Thank you, Artie, Iris, for being here, and Kiki being here a little earlier, and of course, anyone else that might have been lurking in chat. I hope you all enjoyed the rest of your evenings or days, and we'll hopefully catch you tomorrow, if not, maybe later this week. Until next time, goodbye.